A radical is a quantity expressing a root of another. Step 1 is you find the largest square and factor it out. For this example, we're going to be using the square root of 9. Then we're going to factor out 2 3's. Step 2, you're going to rewrite the radical as a product of the square root. Here it would be square root 9 equals 3. For step 3, we're going to show you an example of one that doesn't need to be simplified further. It's already in its simplest form when it's already factored out. 33 has no perfect square factors. That way you can just leave it like that. For our next example, we're going to be doing the square root of 18 and how to simplify it. You're going to pull out a 9 and a 2, and the 9 is a perfect square, so you can pull that out. You can use the 2 3's and leave them on the outside of the square root, and then leave the 2 on the inside. Therefore, 3 square root 2 is your answer. The first trick you should use is the factor tree. Using a factor tree helps you easily determine the factors that come out of the square that you are trying to simplify. Our second tip is to know your perfect squares and cubes. Some of the examples that we have done are 2 through 8 for both the squares and the cubes. Being able to memorize these will help you simplify easier and be able to solve more efficiently. For the cube root, you're going to only do 3 instead of 2. That's the only difference than the last time. You're going to pull out 3 2's because 2 times 2 times 2 equals 8, and since it's a cube root, that works. So therefore, the cubed root of 8, your answer will be 2 in simplest form. Now we're going to take the cubed root of 1,728. You're going to put the root sign and then factor out 2 factors that you think equals 1728. Don't forget to add the 3, otherwise it will be marked as a square root and your answer will be inaccurate. Then, since we memorized our perfect cubes, we're going to remember that 27 is a perfect cube of 3 cubed. Then we're going to remember that 64 is also a perfect cube by 4 cubed. Then we're going to realize that we have 3 groups of 3 and 3 groups of 4. So then we're going to take the 3 and a 4 and multiply them together to get our simplest form answer of 12.